Tammy's got a channel on YouTube, she shines. The fake bake diaries, crafting in her own sweet time. She'll show you how to make fake ice cream that glows, giant gumdrops and cotton candy, whimsical treats she knows. Grab your scissors, get your glue. The crafting's just begun with a sprinkle of imagination.
Hi everyone, I'm Tammy and welcome to the Fake Bake Diaries. Today we're going to be making this amazing snow swirl lollipop. So come and join me, we'll jump right in.
Crafting with a twist, Fake Bake Diaries.
For today's lollipop, I'm using the styrofoam disc. I got these off Amazon. It's 30 centimeters in diameter. And I have 3 of them that I'm going to use. This first one is going to act as the base of the lollipop.
I'm painting it candy pink from Apple Barrel. I got this one at Walmart, and you can get this one on Amazon.
Glittering gumdrops piled high, so sweet. Whimsical colors like a candyland tree.
Now I'm going to stand this up to dry, and then I'll be back.
The base of my lollipop has dried to stick out. My next step is to decorate the base. I'll use my matte Mod Podge. This one here I have is a little bit contaminated with some glitter, so I'll use this one because it won't matter.
So cozy and round, fairies fly and dance with joy in their eyes in this fantasy.
This is a really nice hot pink chunky glitter from Michaels, and it's called Hot Pink, and it'll give us a nice reflective background. So I'm being nice and generous.
Gumdrops on our tongues like fireworks in the night. Together we'll sing a Merry Christmas cheer in this gumdrop wonderland where love is near.
Looks like I just made it with the glitter I had left. That's great. I'll put this aside to dry.
For my second piece, I'm using it to layer a swirl on top. I'm starting in the center and drawing a swirl.
Now I'm taking my hot foam knife. This one is a router. I really like this one because you can bend the wire any way you want or any shape that you want. It's a really useful tool. I'm going to bend it like so.
She woke up early, kids still asleep, dreaming of a place where she can just be. Husband calling out, but she needs a break. One single day for her sanity's sake. Lock me in the craft room just for a day. Fake bake diaries gonna take me away.
So now I have 2 that are basically the same. This here is 180 grit. You can use 100, 120, 180 grit. And very carefully swipe the edges.
Need a little silence. What else can she do? She loves them dearly, but her mind's in a spin. Crafting self-care, time for her to begin.
It's time to decorate them. Now for today's question. Are you finished your Christmas shopping yet? Do you purchase most of your gifts or do you make most of your gifts? Put your answers in the comments below and I look forward to reading all of your responses. I'll be decorating these with shredded snow. So the shredded snow looks like this. And sometimes it's just white, or sometimes you can get it where it's holographic. You can pick them up anywhere from dollar stores, Michael's, Hobby Lobby. They all have them. To glue the snow on, I'm using Gorilla Spray adhesive, heavy duty. It's good for wood, metal, fabric, foam, plastics, paper, glass, and more. So I'll give it a spray and sprinkle on some snow.
Glue and glitter on my hands, crafting shoes and rubber bands. Late nights all for this, dreaming big, can't miss. Paint and paper everywhere, final touches here and there. Heart in every piece I make, it's my chance that I take. Ready for the show, oh, oh, oh. Crafts lined up in a row, oh, oh, oh. Got my heart on display, can't wait for the day. Friends and family cheer me on, crafting till the break of dawn. Every sparkle, every bead.
The glitter's on it and it dries, but as you can see, the glitter will still fall off. So to help prevent that and to keep the glitter on, I'll be using Duraclear Gloss Varnish. This gloss, when it's really thin, goes on so easy, dries in about 15 minutes, and it lets the shine of your glitter come through. I'm only putting on one coat, and that will really help to keep the glitter on.
Been preparing for a while, gonna shine in my way. Craft show Saturday.
Now I'll put this aside to dry for about 15 minutes. The varnish is all dry on here. It's still super shiny, and the glitter's not falling off at all like it used to. It feels really, really good. Next, I'm putting on my swirl. Don't worry if some of your pieces break. You can just glue them back on. Oh, that's going to be really sweet. I'm trying to match up where my swirl meets where the stick is going to go in. I'm using my glue gun on low temperature to glue the raised snow swirl on top of the pink glitter. Start in the middle and then work your way around to the outside.
She wakes up in the morning, glitter on her hands, crafts her way to glory, stickers, rubber bands. She talks about her projects to everyone she meets. Paper, glue, and cutouts fill her heart with beats. She's the crafting queen, everything handmade, in a world unseen, where dreams never fade. Sewing in the sunlight, knitting through the night. Every thread's a highlight, color shining bright. Paints and brushes ready, she creates her world.
This is looking so pretty. I'll let this sit until tomorrow to let everything dry really well. For my stick, I'll be using these really nice long wooden skewers that I purchased at the dollar store. They're nice and thick and super long. This has a nice point to it as well. It will slide nicely up to the middle. Before I permanently attach the stick, I'll be making a pilot hole into the lollipop halfway up and then taking it out.
Paper, glue, and cutouts fill her heart with beats. She's the crafting queen, everything handmade, in a world unseen, where dreams never fade. She's the crafting queen.
Now I'm going to use the original Gorilla Glue. It sticks to wood, sticks to foam without melting it, and it will really make sure that this skewer is permanently in there.
Sewing in the sunlight, knitting through the night. Every thread's a highlight, colors shining bright.
For the edges,
She creates her world with a mind so steady.
I found this gold-coated hemp rope at the dollar store, and I think it'll look really nice all the way around. I'll be using my glue gun on low temp.
Hearts reading magic in our hands. Paper flowers rise with spark in a world that understands. Glitter, shine, and love we share. Frost and dreams beyond compare. Joy in simple shapes we make. In a world no hearts will break. Bakes we create, lifting spirits high, it's fate. Some don't get it and that's fine. In our room we're so divine. Cut and fold with steady hand, color colors bright as we come in. Tales of passion we unfold in our craft room, pure as gold. With each brush we draw the line, love and laughter intertwine. In this space we find our place, united we...
That looks really good on it. I'm pleased with that. I'm using Mod Podge Ultra and put a little layer on top just to keep on the snow.
Passion fire lights our way in our craft room night and day.
I'll let this side dry, then off camera, I'll turn it over and spray the other side and let that dry. Now by the end of the video, I will show you how you can fill this gap. These mistakes do happen, so I'll show you how you can just patch yours up. For the stick, at a thrift store, I found these beautiful little trimming beads. Rather than swirling these around the stick, I think that'll make it look a little too busy. I will take these and glue them lengthways down the stick.
Walking down the street, eyes on the prize, searching for the treasures in a vintage disguise. Gonna upcycle tonight, turn old into bright. Thrift store finds fake bakes from the mind. Racks of old clothes, books and old clocks, dusted off, add some glitter and locks. Gonna upcycle tonight, turn old into bright. Thrift store finds fake bakes from the mind. From the mind. Paint and glue, just like new. Making art with love, rise above. Polaroid frames.
Oh, that turned out really well. Gives it such a unique stick. Now I'll show you what to do if you make a mistake. This is DAP Fast and Final. It's a lightweight spackle. You can find it at any of your hardware stores. It's always good to have on hand because we use it for a lot in fake baking. And I'm going to insert the Fast and Final. Sometimes it's easier just to use your finger to smooth it out.
From the mind.
Take the edges and feather them out. I'll come back tonight and see if it has sunk at all. If it has, I'll put a little bit more on and level out the top and let that sit overnight. While I'm waiting for my filler to dry, I'll put on the bow. I have this really sweet ribbon in gold and it's sheer. The sheer will give it a visually lighter touch. The stick is visually heavy, so is the gold around it. The snow is visually lighter, and so I'll make the bow visually lighter again. I'm not making any complicated bow, just a regular bow. You can make your bow as fancy as you want.
In the craft room, lights so bright, glitter flies and glue in sight. Fake bakes looking so pristine, till I drop them with a scream. Frosting falls right off the cake, spills and smudges I can't take. Wobbly towers start to lean, life behind the baker's screen. Oh, the fake bloopers, laugh them all away. Even when it topples, we'll laugh another day. Oh, the fake bloopers, keep the fun in play.
I have this sweet little snowflake from the dollar store, and I'd like to place it right here. That looks cute as it is, but I'm going to paint mine with Extreme Sheen metallic paint that you can find on Amazon. I like how this looks right now. It has one coat of the Extreme Sheen. I can still see through it, but it still gives off a nice gold look to it. I really like that, and it matches the little snowflakes or stars on the ribbon as well. The DAP Fast and Final is dry. I'll put the candy pink paint back on it, following the same process that I did at the beginning. I'll let this dry. Now apply Mod Podge and glitter. Let that dry. Once this is dry, apply the gloss varnish. You will never know that you made a mistake. See you soon!
Sugar rush sweetness, oh, it makes